Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Endless Celts Podcast. Now, this is a special edition. We are taking on the chase, so this is going to be called the Endless Celts Chase. I'm joined by the team members Francis, Ross, and William. How are you?
Oh, good,
Good.
Stephen. Oh, good.
Can't wait to win some money.
Aye, I need it.
I know exactly what I'm going to
a
spend it
long
on, but I
Christmas.
can't say it on camera.
As you know, Ross, this episode is points dedicated only. So, metaphorically, the most points you could win as a team is 300 points. And much like in an amusement park, when you get your tickets and win the teddy bears, what would you like to get with it?
Teddy bears.
We said say the teddy bears.
You can't say teddy bears on a Celtic podcast.
Aye, but it's the ones Den Haag throw off the stand. They ones.
All right.
Yes.
I would spend my tickets on Jota and Carter Vickers.
What about yourself, Franny?
I would like to say something like that, but I've got a win coming, so I'll need to get a clock or something like that.
Perfect. And all I can say now is,
Swagger.
let's play the chase.
Oh, ho, ho. I'm actually nervous.
Milk.
Oh, you're playing the full tune, aye?
And the first one to
John
face,
has actually got to be dealing with that.
and the first one to face the points builder is none other than William Dobbin. So I'm going to have to let you guys go, and you'll bring us back later on the show. So say your goodbyes.
Love you.
Bye.
So William, it's me and you. How are you?
I'm alright, mate. How are you?
I'm fine. So tell the people where you're from, what you do, what's your occupation, what's your hobbies, what do you like to do?
I am from a little village in West Lothian called Falthouse. I am currently a trading assistant at Aldi, which pays far too much money for what I actually do. And I'm currently in isolation because my daughter's positive for COVID, so I'm just want to get drunk and do a Hogmanay end of year quiz.
Brilliant. And your points, you said, what would you buy with it again?
Jota and Carter Vickers.
Jonathan Carter figures every Celtic fan's wish list. But as we know, there's a maximum of 10 questions in a 1 minute round. There's no point going flying through them all. If you get through all 10 within the 1 minute, we'll see what you got right and then add up the points. So, are you ready to go?
Ready.
First question. Who started in goal for the game which saw Celtic secure the quadruple treble?
Craig Gordon.
Nope. Connor Hazard. Second question.
So
Celtic signed Mark Crosshouse from which club?
Real Sociedad.
Wrong. Barcelona. Third question.
What?
Celtic once signed a Spanish striker from Livingston. Can you name him?
David Fernandez.
10 points. Fourth question. Celtic's current number 57 is who?
Stephen Welsh. Got bit with that in the last podcast.
20
I
points.
thought he was 52.
Question number 5. Suzuki Nakamura left Celtic to join which club?
He came for Regina. I don't know. He went to a Japanese club. I don't know.
Espanyol.
Did he?
Which Celtic captain was also first British person to win the European Cup with a non-British team?
What?
Come on, we need to push you here.
No idea.
Paul Lambert. Question number 7. Cal McGregor once had a loan spell away from Celtic, but with what club?
Notts County.
30 points. Question 8. Former Celtic striker Dion Dublin now presents which TV show?
Homes Under a Hammer.
40 points.
Yes.
Question 9. Other than John Hartson, which other Welsh striker have Celtic had on their books?
Craig Bellamy.
50 points. Question 10. Which Australian did Celtic sign from Motherwell?
Scott McDonald.
60 points. Well done. That's all 10 questions
That's
complete.
not
How do you
bad.
feel about that one?
I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest with you.
I was a bit
I'll take
disappointed.
it.
You got some. You got,
Aye, the
I mean,
first
you got
few,
six.
to be honest, the first few I was like, oh no, but I brought it back towards the end, so I'm not too disappointed, but I was a bit
Yeah, you
disappointed.
You done quite well. And obviously, next up is the chaser round. Are you looking forward to that one?
Nope.
So, as is always on the chase, it's time to bring on the chaser. And some say, William, that his genitals are on upside down and that he could solve the Da Vinci Code in 43 seconds. All we
See
know
if they are
is
upside down. Sorry, see if they are upside down. How the hell did he use that cup that we all got from Manscaped?
We're going to get to that. All we know is he's called Mr. Anthony Dunn. The chaser is coming up now.
Ooh.
And here he is, Anthony. How are you?
Good evening, contestants. Good evening, presenters. How are we?
We're fine. We're fine. A wee bit of a damp squid, I think, for William. He got 60 points, so done all right, but he could have done better, let's be honest. How you feeling about taking him on?
Listen, I was listening in. This isn't Family Fortunes. You hear the answers, and I must admit there was a couple there that he got me with. So a very respectable opening round from the man with the best bow tie in the land.
Brilliant, brilliant. And what's your high offer and low offer?
Well, I think we'll go. I'm going to be very boring with the opening one. So I think the lower offer I'll give you, Willie, is 50 points. But then I'll give you a magnificent 70 if you can beat me.
What are you going to take? Are you going to stick with 60, go with 70, or go with 50?
I'll just stick with 60. That 70 is a terrible offer.
So stick with 60.
But nah.
Stick with 60. That
Shocking
means
offer.
you're 2 steps ahead of Anthony the Chaser. You're 3 steps away from home. So you guys obviously know the rules of the chase. And when you're ready, boys, give me a thumbs up and we'll crack on.
Oh, I need my pen.
And obviously for people who are listening in and watching, this round is going to be done by paper and a marker only because Mr. Anthony Dunn has a delay in his stream, so we don't want any cheating involved in this. But I'll definitely call out the right answer, so don't worry, people who are listening on the Spotify and iTunes. So first question, boys. A brilliant footballer. He left for England in 1983 to the immense distress of his fans. Who was it? Write it down, Willie. Write it down.
83.
Yeah. He knows it. The Chaser's got it.
Nah, he's got it. I've not even got an answer for you.
Right, let's reveal your answers, boys. Let's go.
I've not got one. 83. Wasn't even born.
Oh, you
Is
both got it wrong. You both.
Oh,
It was
thanks.
Charlie
Oh.
Nicholas. Charlie Nicholas.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
fair
fair
enough.
enough. Aye.
So you both
Sitting
say
here,
where you
I
are.
was actually sitting here thinking, who would it be? And it didn't come to me.
So you both stay where you are. So you're still two steps ahead of the Chaser, 3 away from home. So we'll get on to question 2.
Yeah, way.
Who scored the 2 goals for Dundee versus Hearts to help Celtic win the league in 1986?
What? I'm not got an answer for you again.
I'll give you 5 more seconds, Willie.
Nah, I can't even write it down. How old do you think I am? I know, look.
Reveal your answers.
I'm about
Reveal
42,
your
but
answers,
I'm not.
boys.
Question
Move it
2,
over.
Albert Kidd.
Brilliant. Anthony moves 1 step behind you, so you need to get this correct. Otherwise,
Aye,
you're
alright.
kaput. You're
You want to do
kaput.
it in post-80s?
Right. So obviously Albert
By the
Kidd.
way, that's
Kidd,
some proper knowledge, Tony. Well done, kid.
Yep, well done, Chaser. That's what he's here for. That's why I picked him, boys. Let's go with it. Question number 3. Who was nicknamed the Holy Goalie?
Thank Christ.
Reveal your answers, boys.
Artur Boric.
Arthur, boys, correct. You both got that correct. So William got it and Anthony got it. So William moves within 2 steps away from home. Anthony remains 1 step behind William. Question 4. Who famously held a press conference at a pub?
What?
Who famously held a press conference at a pub? The Chaser, Anthony, is confident he's got this, but we'll wait until William puts his answer down.
I have no idea.
Let's reveal your answers, boys.
It was Kenny Dalglish.
Kenny Dalglish, and
when he was announced with Vida Reset.
Yep. And what that means,
But
William,
Dalglish was obviously the manager at the time.
and what that means, William, you've been caught. So
What?
you've been
Already?
caught by, He was only one step behind. You were 2 steps away from home. You got, I think it was 2 out of 3 questions wrong. So Anthony's caught up with you. It was actually a great round, to be honest. And see Kenny Dalglish. Speaking about him, Anthony. See that pub kind of escapade. What was that about? Because I don't really know nothing about that.
I think he was getting a bit frustrated with the way the media was portraying him with certain questions or whatever, and he basically, I think they were his argument was that the media weren't appreciative of what the Celtic support were. So in Kenny's mind, it was to sort of show them, obviously the supporters club is just a shrine to Celtic, what it means to all the people. You can look at it either which way. If it was just a terrible time, so obviously it was an idea that got pretty much canned. But by the same point, if we'd have been ahead in the league and whatever, it would have been deemed a masterstroke. But listen, whatever the king does is good enough for me.
And to be balance, guys, I have to hold my hands up here. I've been corrected. You're not caught yet, William. So Anthony, let's hold it a wee second. My main man Francis, my deadly duo partner, has corrected me in this hold, so this is my fault. You're currently 2 steps ahead. I didn't factor that in. You're 2 steps behind, Anthony, and you're 2 steps away from home, William. So we'll crack on with the questions.
So how many behind is he now? If I get
he's 2 away from you. He's 2 away from you, and then you're 2 away from home.
All right.
You ready? Yeah. Gordon Strachan signed his brother-in-law for Celtic. Who was it?
What? He signed his brother-in-law?
Gordon Strachan signed his brother-in-law for Celtic. Who was it?
No way.
He was the oldest right back I think we've ever had. There's a clue.
Oh, no, hold on. I've already wrote mine out. Fuck off.
Reveal your answers, boys.
Paul Telfer.
What'd you go for? Telfer. Okay, so William moves within 1 step away from home. Anthony remains 2.
Gave the clue, by the way.
Anthony remains 2 away from William. Right, is ready? Question number 6. Believed to have pioneered the idea of the huddle, this man sadly disappointed both as a player and later on as a manager. Who was he? Are we ready?
No.
Yep.
Anthony is. William, waiting on you. Give me the go-ahead.
No idea.
Reveal your answers.
Tony Mowbray.
Tony Mowbray.
Named it.
And now I can finally say Anthony's 1 away from you, so you need to get this right.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Question number 7. The only dentist ever to have won a European Cup medal. Who was he?
He's waiting already.
Who was he?
Having a fucking giraffe. The only dentist ever to win a European Cup.
Anthony's nailed on. He's nailed on. He knows.
This is the worst quiz I've ever taken part in.
Don't talk pish. You just don't know anything.
It's going to be somebody that's got nice teeth there. That's won a European Cup.
Reveal your answers, boys. Let's go.
Man with the finest nashers in Scotland. Right back, Jim Craig.
Brilliant. And William, I can say without that's you caught from the chaser. What a fantastic round it was by Anthony. I mean, you said it's the worst quiz show you've ever took part in, but I have to say, you have to give thing to Anthony's knowledge there. It was fantastic.
Tony's knowledge is unreal. He looks, he still looks in his early 20s, but his mind and his brain is well beyond his years.
So, as usual, in the chase, what they do is they tell you to go away or not get back on the show. But William, you'll be brought back in again for the final chase. You'll be as a lifeline for the group, whoever is intact at that point. And I'm going to say goodbye to you both. I'm going to bring up Ross for his go. So, fantastic effort, guys.
Cheers.
Hello, Mr. Ross Muir. How are you?
Hi, Stephen. How you doing?
What a lovely outfit. What made you pick that?
I just don't. I don't wear smart well, so I thought I'd go casual and then just put it a bit out there for New Year and put a stupid hat and shades on.
Brilliant choice. And what about yourself? What do you do? Where are you from? What's your hobbies? Let's go. I'm Bradley Wilson in this scenario. I don't know who you are, so give me it all.
Well, I'm for the same wee village as Mr. Anthony Dunn and William and Francis, but I'm a self-employed painter and decorator. That's about it, really. I'm 38 years old.
That's brilliant. And are you confident?
Looking at the last chase, I'm fairly confident. Aye.
Well, I mean, let's be honest with William. He did have a bit of a shambles there. Like he got 60 points in the points builder. Anthony tore him apart twice. He tore him apart twice in the actual chase itself. So at the moment, Anthony's come up trumps. But we'll crack on with yours if you want to crack on with it, Ross.
Let's do it, man. Aye.
Question number 1. Name the first World Cup winner to play for Celtic.
Juninho.
10 points. In 2001, which player won Europe's Golden Boot Award?
Larson. 20
points. Who became captain of Celtic in the wake of Kenny Dalglish's departure to Liverpool?
Danny McGrain.
Woo! 30 points. Question 4. Only one person has won the European Championship as a player and as a manager. Can you name them?
Johan Cruyff.
Bertie Vogts.
No.
Got that one wrong. Question 5. Which player made a record of 822 appearances for Celtic in all competitions?
Willie Maley.
Billy McNeil. Question 6. Can you name the first Celtic player to score for Scotland at a European Championship? Hint, it was June 1992.
Paul McStay.
Paul McStay. So what's that, 40 points, yeah?
I don't know. I
7.
think so, aye.
Which player has won the most international caps whilst playing for Celtic?
Kenny Dalglish.
No, Pat Bonner. Number 8. Celtic's nickname include the Hoops, the Celts, and what is their other well-known nickname?
The Boys.
The Boys, yes. What's 50 points? Question 9. Which chocolatey term was used by the Scottish media to describe the Celtic reserve side of the 1960s?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Which chocolate term was used by the Scottish media to describe the Celtic reserve team of the late 1960s?
Chocolate term, did you say?
Yeah. You're pushed for time here.
Dairy milk.
No, the Quality Street Gang. Number 10. Jurgen Klopp has managed 2 clubs in Germany, Borussia Dortmund, and can you name the other?
Cologne FC.
No, FC Mainz. So you finished that with 50 points. How do you think you've done there, Ross?
I could have done better. I started off well, unlike William, who started poorly, and then he came of age. Fell away.
See, to be honest, like see obviously doing the chase kind of stuff and the quizzes, it brings back some memories of it from Celtic, like the players that have been involved with them, the types of accolades that players have. You bring up Danny McGrain. It's a club steeped in historic tradition, isn't it?
Oh, aye, absolutely. There's, like you say, there. Once you get asked questions about it, it stirs memories, and good memories, bad memories. But it's just everything about the club I love, and I love doing this podcast, and that stirs memories as well.
Yeah,
especially when
exactly.
do the rewinds.
Yeah, do the rewinds are fantastic, and we'll have to bring back the chaser, Mr. Anthony Dunn. But some say he only knows facts. He only knows 2 facts about ducks, and both of them are wrong. Let's bring him up. The chaser, Mr. Anthony Dunn. He's come back onto the screen now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Anthony. Oh, we've lost audio. Anthony. Have you muted your mic?
Apologies there, Stephen. Yep, back in the game. Great round there by Ross. Fell away a wee bit at the end, but you know he's very. Also, he got a few wrong, a few right there that I was a bit, on the fence with. So I have to give him credit.
Well, he's finished with 50 points. He's finished with 50 points. Williams finished with 60, so Williams done better on you, Ross. Let's be honest. But in terms of what he knew, his knowledge and stuff, I thought it was top notch, especially the older type questions. Are you confident you could take him?
Listen,
if
it'll be very tough.
Sorry, sorry, I thought you were talking to me.
It'll be very tough, but I've managed to catch one so far. So yeah, let's go. Let's keep this ball rolling. Let's try and get the second.
Right, high offer, low offer. Let's go.
Okay, doke. Right, well, I was a bit conservative in my first one, Roscoe, and as you know, I absolutely despise everything that resembles the word conservative. So I'm going to give you a very low offer of 30. Or you could take the higher offer, and I'll give you 80.
Oh, you can stick with 50, Ross. What do you got? My opinion, because I know it's the format, you can't ask the team. I would go with 30. Get back. You're only 2 steps away from home. He's 4 steps behind you, so you've got a lot of ground. You've got a lot of mistakes in there if you're going to make them.
No,
so it's up to you.
It's a good job you're not playing, because if I took the lower offer, I would be absolute total beamer. And personally, on the last round, I would have got home. So I'm going to go with the middle offer again and stick with 50.
Stick with 50. And I need to re-explain the rules for people who are listening and watching. So Ross starts 3 steps ahead of the chaser, 3 steps away from home. You know the score here, Anthony. You're 3 steps behind and you need to catch him. So we'll crack on. And this is a pen and paper round again. So for people who are listening, we will shout out the correct answer. So don't be worrying. Question 1. Manchester United famously wear red, but what colours did they wear before adopting the red? Reveal your answers.
White.
Green and yellow, the finest away shirt of the 90s when they paid homage to it. Magnificent strip.
Anthony got that correct. He moves within 2
steps. I hate Man United, so I had no chance of that.
He moves within 2 steps of you, Ross. So let's crack on. You need to get into the game here. Question 2. Which MLS franchise team does David Beckham own? Reveal your answers.
Inter Miami.
Inter Miami.
Brilliant. Ross, you move within 2 steps from home, and same again, you're with 2 steps behind Ross. Anthony, question 3. Which Celtic player left to join Inter Miami?
Oh, I know his name. I can see him.
So can I. I know he's a wee laddie.
I give you 5 more seconds, boys. Then I have to call your answers. Reveal your answers, please.
I know it's wrong. It was a wee guy we got for St Mirren, and his name's just escaped me. I've wrote Lewis Toshney, but I know it's...
I've wrote St Mirren laddie.
Well, I can't accept any of them answers. It remains the same. Ross, 2 steps away from home. Anthony, 2 steps behind Ross. The answer to the question was, for people who are listening and watching, Lewis Morgan.
Oh,
Morgan.
I had M in my head and I just couldn't get it, man.
Question 4. What ground did Stilian Petrov break his leg while playing for Celtic? What ground did Stilian Petrov break his leg while playing for Celtic? Five more seconds, I'll give you. Reveal your answers, please.
McDermott Park.
St Johnstone, McDermott Park.
Brilliant, you've both got that correct. So Ross moves within 1 step away from home. Anthony, you remain 2 steps behind Ross. And we'll crack on to question 5. This question brings back horrible memories for me. I hated this game. Which team defeated Celtic 5-0 in Gordon Strachan's first competitive game? Reveal your answers, please.
Armitia
Bratislava.
Wow. Fantastic. Ross, you bring it back. You're going back to the team. You're going home with 50 points. So it's up to Francis Carty, who's next up to join you in the final chase. William will be used as a lifeline. But Anthony, brilliant player.
Absolutely superb, Roscoe. Well done.
Well done, Tony.
And
well done, mate.
Anthony,
Thank you.
Anthony, let's give a wee mention to that outfit. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Thanks.
Listen, as a man who has known Ross pretty much all my life, the man he's the only thing he's more talented with his clothes is with a paintbrush. The man's just got it. Some folk have got it, some folk don't. The laddie's got it.
Oh, he definitely does. And like some of the questions in there, I mean, I don't know about you, but see that Gordon Strachan game, Ross, at Armida Bratislava, I thought the worst at that point when he came in. It was shocking.
I was at the return leg when we won 5-0, was it? 4-0?
Yeah, no,
we won
4-0.
4-0, aye. We were outstanding that night, absolutely outstanding. And there was a couple of chances towards the end where we thought we're going to get it to extra time. We just fell short. But, I mean, you did feel the worst after the Bratislava game, but look at what he did. Brilliant.
And see if you look at Anthony, like Gordon Strachan's teams, I mentioned this in the last podcast. I thought that he could play the occasion really well. He knew how to set up his teams. And a lot of Celtic fans didn't take to him. I actually liked him. He won 3 out of 4 leagues, albeit the last season wasn't successful. But his team was solid. He had Paul Hartley in there, Barry Robson, Caldwell, McManus. It was just a workman-like team, wasn't it?
Absolutely, and then when you take into account some of the, what he had to do on the back of, takes a brave man to follow in Martin O'Neill's footsteps. But yeah, like you say, Stephen, he was there for 4 years, 3 league championships out of 4, 2 league cups, a Scottish Cup. First team to win the league and qualify for the Champions League group stages in the same season. He's still the only Celtic manager also to get 3 successive Champions League group stage campaigns. Phenomenal manager, always talks well about us as well. Love the wee guy to bits.
Yep. And next up, the points builder is Francis. I can see him in the studio there. He's smiling, he's confident, he's ready to go. So Ross and Anthony are going to drop these out and I'll speak to you again in a wee while.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Brilliant, Ross.
All right, Francis, how we doing, boy?
I'm doing good.
What do you think of the first two, William and Ross? What did you think?
I've absolutely shafted well in the chase. Like they were shockers, mate. They were shockers.
Aye, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. I rectified myself there with Ross. I did it perfect.
Well, I hope I didn't end up with all these questions. That's what I'm saying.
The only thing that tripped me up, I'll be honest, was when he picked the middle offer. I forgot how many steps he starts ahead of the chaser. That's it.
It looks like 2, but technically you're 3.
Yeah, no, I get that. So thanks for correcting me. But I have to pretend I don't know you, Francis. So tell me about you. What do you do? What's your hobbies? What's your love for Celtic? Give me it all.
Well, as you say, my name's Francis. I'm from the same village as everybody else, apart from yourself, Stephen. And I'm going to act all posh and say I'm a surveyor in the electrical vehicle charging business, which technically but I'm an electrician. And if I win big points a day and points make prizes a day, as you know, I've got a wedding on the way, so I'll be going to baby stuff. If I've any money left over, Stephen, I'll get a flight to Turkey and see about a hair transplant. But that all depends.
Nice one. Nice one. Like to hear that. I mean, congratulations on the baby on the way. Hope all goes well, man. And that's me speaking to you as a friend. Really do. Cheers. But we will crack on to the points builder. Are you ready?
Yes.
You know the score. I mean, the whole 1 minute time limit. I haven't really been keeping track on it, so we'll just crack on with 10 questions. Right. First question. What sport does Celtic play?
Football.
10 points, quite easy. Question 2. Who scored the first competitive goal of the Ange Postecoglou era?
Edward?
Nope. Bada. Got that wrong. Question 3. He's Portuguese and scores with ease. Who was Jada's first Celtic? No. You jumped in there. Jumped in there. So I can't give you that. That was going to be Jada. Question 4. How many Celtic players have scored hat-tricks for the Hoops this season?
2.
Yep. 20 points. Question 5. Near Beaton won his first of his 6 League Cup medals against which side?
St. Johnstone.
Dundee United. So you're currently on 20 points, yep. Question 6. How many European goals does Kyogo have for Celtic?
5.
30 points. Question 7. Who scored Celtic's first league goal of the 2021-22 season?
Abada.
Ralston. Question 8. From which club did Cameron Carter-Vickers join Celtic on loan?
Spurs.
40 points. Question 9. Cameron Carter-Vickers scored his first goal for Celtic against which club?
St Johnstone.
Ross County. Question 10. Who will Celtic face in the Europa Conference League playoff round?
Oh, Bodo Glimt.
50 points. Respectively, he got the same as Roscoe. He got back.
Average.
Average. I mean, William, he got 60. Do you know what I mean? So, and then he just totally flopped in the chase round. Much probably my fault as well. So I do apologise. But like, I can see him in the wee studio part of this, looked at me going, "Ah, you wee bastard." But sure, how did you feel you done?
I'm okay. I'm a wee bit raging with the Cadetti one. Dived in too quick. I got excited with the song, thinking that was the way you were going with it.
Why did you say, to be honest, did you see much of George Cadet play, right enough?
Yeah. I can remember his first game against him. Mate, ridiculous goal scorer. Absolute ridiculous goal scorer. Just because honestly brilliant.
I know McGranda always says to me that the SFA tried to hold back his signature.
No, it's came out. It's came out that they held it back.
It's
actually official. It's official that they held his signature back, or his registration, should I say? But his first goal was on a 5-0. I'm sure it was 5-0. The game finished at Parkhead, and it was actually on the BBC. The game against Aberdeen, and it was technically his second touch. It was just a through ball touch, chipped it over the goalie, and then he just had that immortal celebration. I mean, the guy was.
Well, here's one for you before we bring on the chaser.
Goals.
Here's one for you before we bring on the chaser. Who was the best out of the three Amigos?
Well, goal scorer, you've got to go Cadet, but
right.
Maverick type, like the player you would go and see is DeCanio, but then Hoydonk just had a wee bit of, like, Hoydonk scored all types of goals, scored free kicks, headers. It was a good front three, to be fair.
Who would you pick though? Like if you had to choose, who would you pick?
I would go Cadet, just simply his goal scoring was ridiculous.
Didn't he score something like 30 odd goals in 30 games?
I think it was 33. I think it was 33 goals he scored.
That's absolutely insane.
One season scored 33 goals and
that's crazy, and especially the fact that they try to hold up his signature. It's insane how things can happen like that. But look, time to bring back the chaser. Some say unicorns don't believe in him. It's time to bring back up Mr. Anthony Dunn. He's come back onto the screen right now. Hello, Anthony. How are you?
Very well. Ready to go for round 3. Good start. Final round there for Franco. Started a bit slower, but finished well. And as Franco, the dad to be, knows, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Well, to be honest, like I think some of the questions, I do have to admit, they're hard, they're tough. There's no easy questions. I do throw in the old curveball here and then, but I think the folks have coped with it well. Ross got back. William wasn't lucky. It was partly my fault not knowing the rules at that time, but Francis quickly corrected me. But Anthony, you lost Ross. Are you confident catching Francis?
Listen, Ross has always been a hard boy to catch. Listen, I'm not going to beat my chest too quick just now. I've caught it's 50-50 so far, but I'll believe in myself. I think Franco's there for the taking.
Right, and your high and low offer, what are you giving him?
Listen, it's Christmas, man. Franco, I'm going to give you a ridiculously low offer, just so there's not even a debate of you taking it. Not that I ever thought there was. I'm going to give you 10 points if you want to take the low offer. Or, it's Christmas. If you want to go the full way, I will give you 90 points as a high offer.
Ooh. And he can stick with 50, go back with Ross, and that'll be 100 points. What are you going to do?
I can't take the low offer as much as I'm trying to sway my current child out to being a Celtic fan, and I'm struggling to look her in the face. I couldn't look her in the face if I 10 the 10. So wait, I've got to speak to my team, Stephen. I think maybe if William had got home, I would have went for high, but I'm going to stick with what I came to the table with, Stephen, just to get
right. So
give Ross give Ross bodies in the final chase.
You're going to stick with 50. If you get home,
with 50.
then that's 100 points, and you start 3 steps ahead of the chaser, 3 steps away from home. Anthony, before we get started, he's took the middle offer. I thought he would have went with a high. I can see Franny. I always think he lives on the edge. A wee bit surprised at that. What about yourselves?
Listen, it's you can't argue with that logic. Him and Roscoe will be a deadly duo, perhaps even more of a deadly duo than you two on a Monday night, going up against me in the final round. So, yep, I can absolutely see the sense in the decision.
Right, let's go. We'll crack in. So, question 1. Again, pen and marker round. We'll call out the right answer. Question 1. Who became manager in March 1965 and guided Celtic to its first victory in a Scottish Cup final in 11 years? Reveal your answers, boys.
Greatest of all, Big Jock.
Jock Sting. So Francis moves within 2 steps away from home. You still stay 3 steps behind Francis. Anthony as the chaser. Question 2. Who did Celtic sign for £100,000 in May 1983? This player made 204 appearances in all competitions and scored 126 goals over 4 seasons. You got that already, Francis?
I'm trying to think. I think I'm slightly too early. I'll be honest with you.
Give me a thumbs up, Anthony, when you're ready to fire out your answer.
You've got me with that one. I've had a total mind blank.
I have to count you down. So it's 3, 2, 1. Reveal your answers, boys.
Fingers crossed, McAvenny.
Nah.
I thought it was too
No,
early.
Maka wasn't until 87, but I'm trying. It was the one before,
early,
and I think was it Judas? Was it Mo Johnston?
Nope. So it stays the same. Francis 2 steps away from home. Anthony. I'm going to give you Anthony 3 steps away from home. The answer was Bran McClure. Bran McClure was the answer.
That's what I was going to go for.
Question 3. At the age of nearly 37, name the oldest player to make a Celtic debut. At the age of nearly 37, name the oldest player to make his Celtic debut. I'll give you another 5 seconds for this. Reveal your answers, please.
It's no ham. It's no ham.
I've went with old feather, Ronnie Simpson, just because he was the oldest of the Lions, but I don't think that's the right answer.
Francis, can you call yours out?
Dion Dublin.
You're correct. You're 1 step away from home.
Magnificent, Franco. Great shout. Absolutely brilliant shout.
Anthony remains 4 steps away from you now, so you've opened up a pretty big gap.
So I went the higher offer.
You should have. You should have went the higher offer.
Well, we're not home yet. We're not home yet, Stephen.
Well, we're not. Right. Question 4. Celtic's biggest margin of victory in the Scottish Premiership came against which team in 2010? Oh, I think Francis is on flames. I think he knows the pen's down. It's hit the desk. We're ready. Reveal your answers, boys. Let's go.
This has got to be shocking if I've got this
It's
right.
a good job I listened to the full question because Premiership history is 9-0. Aberdeen record victory is 11-0 against Dundee, but that's obviously before the SPL. So yeah, 9-0 Aberdeen.
What that means, Francis has got the correct answer as well. He's picked Aberdeen 9-0. He's brung it home. He's in the final with Ross. They have 100 points, Anthony. I'm actually a wee bit surprised at you lacking the Bran McClure. I thought you would have lapped that up. What happened?
I was in 2 minds, Stephen. I'd really considered Mo Johnston, but I wasn't sure because I know obviously Charlie Nick had left, and it was all around that time. There was about 2 or 3 that I was going to pick. I knew it wasn't McAvenny, but it was just one of those moments where it was like the Lewis Morgan one. The mind goes blank.
He was the only one I could think. I was thinking Mo Johnston, but I was like, Mo Johnston's later. But I was like, I should have knew Mo Johnston was before the Maka one, but it was just Maka was the first one that came to me. But I was like, I think he's too late.
But Dion Dublin, what a shout! That's been That's been the shot of the round so far. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'd say, to be honest, lads, right? I'll come to yourself, Francis, right? I want to talk a wee bit. Dion Dublin, that signing really confused the balls out of me when Gordon Strachan made it, but he brought that experience, and sometimes you need that older head in the squad, because I think around about that time we were losing experienced players were leaving, there was breakups in the camp, like Hartson wanted to leave, Thompson wanted to go. Do you think Dion Dublin made an impact? I know he looks, his kind of figure at the minute, he leads Homes Under the Hammer, he presents that show. Not saying he's a joke figure, but he was a cracking footballer. He played in the Premier League for years. Do you think he made a change to that dressing room at that time?
It was Nick Carlton Cole at the end of the day, was he?
No.
It probably more an impact in the dressing room is on the part. Like, he scored a few goals and stuff, and obviously did he not score in the Scottish Cup final as well, or a League Cup final?
Yeah, he did.
So he in a final.
League Cup final against Dunfermline. Yep, scored the third goal.
So he scored like a couple of goals, but it probably made more of an impact in the actual dressing room, Stephen, considering his age and obviously experience and being at obviously Man United and things like that. So yeah, probably more in the dressing room he made an impact.
Do you think, Anthony, we see Postecoglou, right? He's signing players from Japan like Maeda, Urigichi, Hatate, if they all come through. Do you think sometimes it is important to have them fatal heads in terms of experience? He done it with Joe Hart. It's worked wonders. Gordon Strachan has done it with Paul Telfer, with Dion Dublin. Do you think these guys add that kind of, not like a father figure in the dressing room, but someone to lean on if you're young and things aren't going well, you've had a bad dip in form, they can bring you back up again?
Yeah, I think that's absolutely the case. I mean, Paul Telford gets a lot of stick from a lot of Celtic supporters. And I can understand why to an extent, because he did have a few males, don't get me wrong. But when he grew into the game and in his Celtic career, I thought he was magnificent. And I always felt that Nakamura and him had a very good understanding. Nakamura seemed to play better when Paul Telford was in the team. Absolutely, you can understand why they bring these experienced guys in. I mean, Dion Dublin, Franco's absolutely bang on. I mean, he wasn't brought in that January to get 25 goals and get us over the line. You know, we were already 7 points clear when he joined. But you know, that was a guy that was originally signed by the great Sir Alex Ferguson himself on the back of Manchester United missing out on Alan Shearer originally back in the day when he signed for Blackburn Rovers, and it was only because of him breaking his leg that they then went on and signed Eric Cantona. So that's how highly he was rated. And you go on and look at the career that he had down in England before he came to us. Magnificent player.
Was he not top goal scorer of the season before with Villa? Before Alex Ferguson?
Yeah, he was. That was what they were almost. Shearer was always deemed the, you know, and obviously you can understand why he was a fantastic player. But you know, if he wasn't getting one, he was getting the other. But obviously circumstances dictated that he then had to go and bring Eric home from Elland Road. So yeah, absolutely, Dion Dublin, terrific player, and also tremendous for those Easter shirt sales as well in the superstore, because if you can't sell Dublin 9 as a Celtic PR, you're doing the wrong job.
Well, Francis, great effort. You're definitely for the final taste. You and Ross will bring 100 points. William again will be used as a lifeline for one question. Anthony, I'm going to drop you out just momentarily until I get the team back up here, have a wee chat with them and see how they feel into the final taste. Is that okay?
Brilliant, no problem. Well done again, Franco. Tremendous round.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. There he is.
Right, boys, what's happening?
How we doing?
Wally, you've been hunted right big time by the
I don't think he has. I got home with them all.
That's just
me.
I got a few. I got the Mowbray one, and I can't actually remember many of all these questions, but he definitely got the hard one.
We're a team. There's no excuses here, but I'll win as the
William.
After all, I got asked what sport Celtic play.
I know.
Wow, I know, eh?
I was
William,
basketball.
Just move it on.
Say to be fair, you would have been caught regardless. I give you 2 opportunities. You flunked it.
No, there's no about how the show has been proposed. It's the shambles of the questions.
What was wrong with them?
You're right, boy.
I was born in 86, and every question was pre-81.
Look, I worked hard in these questions. I want to actually come to yourself with them, right? What was the one that you were like, what's that all about? The answer, that kind of thing?
No, there was about
Or was
6
it
of
just
them.
all of them?
Aye, there was
Shambles.
about 8 of them or something, aye.
The Albert kid one was a disgrace that you never got that. I'm sorry.
That was a disgrace. I even got that, and I'm fucking 20. I'm 27. Like, do you know what I mean? So
I got the green and yellow one.
All right.
Years ago.
The-
The Man United one.
Okay.
Listen, it's all a laugh. It's a good night, man, and that's it. Hopefully the viewers enjoy this because it's
Aye.
we're having.
It's
For
just a
me,
piss take, mate.
speaking for myself, I'm having a great time here, man. It's brilliant.
yeah.
Just a pass. Mate,
You,
I'm doing sports scene after that. So I'm not gonna laugh.
Aye, Franny's got the legs crossed. Hi, welcome to
That-
Stephen Thompson show.
So
But
Neil,
look, again-
what do you think of this? Belly
You-
Rangers.
I think it's in terms of a team, the trio, 2 go through, 1 went out. I think that's all right, isn't it? You have brought 100 points.
Decent,
Well,
mate. Decent.
William,
I'll be honest with you.
you have to-
On the evidence, the questions and what I got right, I should have been the chaser.
I agree.
I don't know. I could have.
William,
taken the
can I
high
also
off and
point
got
out
through.
to you, William, you got the highest in the points builder, so be proud of that, man. You done really
yeah,
well.
man. Exactly.
Aye,
Aye, you
still
did.
Willie, that
Still
sounds
sitting
like
on
a
the bench,
backhanded
though.
compliment.
No, you have no.
Sounds like
Aye.
a backhanded compliment there, Willie.
That's like
James-
saying, I tell you what, Montgomery, you've trained the best this week, but you're still on a fucking bench because you're pish.
James Bond never sits in the bench. That's blonde.
I'm
not
away to
blonde.
fucking save the world and shag birds anyway. Catches.
Right.
Right.
I mean, you can't say
you're
birds
staying.
on this
You're
podcast. I mean, I think we're a bit beyond saying birds. Goodness me.
All right.
Right.
Oh, that is, I so wanted
Are yous
to say
ready
his
here?
name there.
Don't say nobody's name. Right, so you're ready. Are yous ready? Do you pick set A questions or set B?
Where we going, boys?
I don't know. Am I involved in it? Am I still involved?
Go
You're
for it,
involved.
go for
You're
it.
involved.
Go for it.
You're
We're the A
involved.
side.
You-
We're
You're
the A
involved.
side. We're the
you-
A side.
You
I
get
would
to
go the
pick.
B side because all Oasis
So would
classics are better.
I would honestly go B side.
All right, then go B.
Set B.
The master plan was made up of B sides. It's what I
That's why I
do.
said all Oasis classics are B
Ah, there you
side.
go. Then I never even heard you, Willie. Sorry.
Right, so are you going
Sorry,
set
man.
B?
Yeah.
Nah.
Right, so Kurt,
Yeah.
you start 2 steps ahead of the chaser, so you're technically on 2, right?
Hold on. But so we just shout out the answer. Yeah, we don't say our
Aye.
Yes,
names or anything.
you just
like
shout
that.
out the answer. Yeah.
Cool.
And William, I'm going to apologise. I'm going to involve you. It was my fault that I messed up for you, so you're in. You can crack on. It's New Year.
Yeah,
It's
man.
Christmas. Let's have fun.
Aye,
Right?
fuck that. Aye, fuck that.
Right. So we'll start.
What?
Obviously, I
Dressed
can't
up for
include you. Obviously, I can't include the extra step in terms of free. I'll keep it at 2 and include you in this, so
Fucking stick
we'll
with
crack
that.
I
on.
would take one off if I was you.
I don't even know what's happening. I'm just going to get questions right.
So, question 1: when was the last time neither Celtic nor Sevco won the top division in Scotland?
88.
87.
84.
84. Ross has got it, so you're now you're
Oh,
3
well
steps
done,
ahead of the
Ross.
chaser. Question 2: Celtic hold the record for the most consecutive appearances in the League Cup final. What is it?
7.
4.
Nope, wrong. Move on.
No, sorry.
Question 3: which manager has won the most Scottish Cups?
Jock Stein.
Walter Smith.
Willie Mealy. Question 4: the ground where Celtic won the Scottish League Championship in 1981.
What?
Tynecastle.
I'll give you one more here because you're only 3 steps ahead. Come on.
What was the
The
question?
ground where Celtic won the Scottish League Championship in
Fir
1981.
Park.
Nah, wrong. Tannadice. 5: which Polish striker does Celtic sign and Gordon Strachan's his first season?
Zaravsky.
Zaravsky.
4 steps ahead. Question 6: Jimmy Johnson, a beloved Celtic legend, was also known as...
Jinky.
Jinky.
5 steps ahead. Brilliant. Question 7: who was the last player to score in the Scottish Cup final that didn't involve Celtic or Rangers?
Oh, be a St Johnston player.
Big Conway.
Last year, aye.
Adam Rooney.
Oh, shit.
No!
Sean Rooney.
Sean Rooney. Sean Rooney.
Oh, I
Question
mean, come
8.
on. Just give me that.
Can't
Just
give
say
it.
Rooney,
You're 5
Franny.
steps.
Just say Rooney.
You're 5 steps ahead. 5 steps. Question 8: Who took the corner to set up Gary Caldwell's goal against France in 2006?
Henderson.
McFadden.
No, Paul Hartley.
Thought you meant a
Singer in Irish boy band Westlife, Nicky Byrne, played for Leeds United before moving into music. True or false?
True.
Yes. 6
Keeper.
steps ahead. 10. Now this will bring back up some horrible memories for Celtic supporters. Super Cali Go Ballistic Celtic or Atrocious was over 20 years ago, but who was the Celtic goal scorer on that night?
Mark Burchill.
7 steps ahead.
Great shout.
What Brazilian did Celtic famously offer a trial to?
Raphael Shite. Oh, no, I never said that. I never actually said that. I never said that.
Come on, you're going to get this.
A
What
trial to
Brazilian did Celtic famously offer a trial to?
Ronaldo.
No, Rivaldo.
No, it was Rivaldo. You're right.
Was,
7
Betis,
steps ahead.
man.
You're still 7 steps ahead.
Uh-huh.
Question 12. As you know, by the way, the time limit is just gone, so we'll just go through all.
Aye,
Question
just go
12.
through them all, aye.
How many SPFL member clubs have City in their name? How many SPFL member clubs have City in their name?
As in the whole.
The whole
Yeah,
lot.
so the whole
Well,
leagues.
oh,
The whole.
man.
So there's
whole top
Brecon
leagues.
City.
Yeah.
Brecon City.
That's it.
I'll give you one. Elgin City.
Elgin
That's what
City.
it is.
So there must be
Well-
another one.
Leicester City.
There's one more.
That's 3
Go
then.
3. We'll go 3.
Aye.
No.
The question
Aye,
is how
3.
many?
There you go.
Aye.
There you go.
Aye.
8
3.
steps ahead.
3.
Question 13. Who does Celtic play in the 1970 European Cup final?
Benfica.
Final.
No, it wasn't it. It was.
9 steps ahead. Yeah, you got it right, Farnord.
Oh, well
Question
done.
14.
Well done.
Which
Big
stand
question.
which stand do Celtic supporters occupy at Tynecastle?
That one.
The
The one on the right.
the
3.
Walter
Where did
Mercer.
they stand?
Walter Mercer.
Roseburn stand. So you're still 8
Roseburn.
steps
Oh.
ahead. Question 15. Which manager signed Chris Commons for Celtic in 2011?
Neil Lennon.
Yep, brilliant.
Yep.
9 steps ahead. Question
Well done,
16. Who did Martin O'Leary manage prior to taking over the Celtic?
Leicester City.
Leicester City.
10 steps ahead. Question 17. Who is Celtic's record signing?
Edward.
Oh, Edward.
Edward.
10 steps ahead. Question 18. What was the transfer fee?
9.
9 million.
9.25.
9 million. 9 million. So you finished
Okay, fair
11
enough.
steps ahead of the chaser.
Go on, need
it's not
pushbacks,
enough.
boys. Need
not
pushbacks.
enough.
You're going to need pushbacks big time here.
Aye.
And I
By
have
the
to-
way, I'm on the team. The pushbacks are done.
Can I ju-
Bring
can
it
I
on.
just say-
Hey, and by the way, that's no pun because he's second name.
Can
King
I
of
just say as
puns.
well? Obviously, like I thought, like even though he's got 11, there were some questions in there that were difficult. Then he's done well. 11 steps. You're going to need pushbacks. I'm going to bring him in, Mr. Anthony Dunn, for the final chase. He is coming on the screen now.
Done.
All right, Anthony.
Done.
Anthony is done.
Welcome back, boys. Glad to be back. I tell you, that was a very good round. I'm going to have to beat my absolute best to beat that. But, you know, the Pink Velvet going up against the combination of James Bond, Liam Gallagher and Jonathan Sutherland. Oh, I mean, how Sky Sports don't get this on pay-per-view?
Franny's got slightly more hair than Jonathan Sutherland, to be fair.
Slightly. I'll even more if my points get me to Turkey.
Anthony, the team finished 11 steps ahead of you. It was a hard round. There were some tough questions in it. I know you said you were confident catching Francis and Ross, but you haven't done it. Your form is shit getting into this final chase. How you feeling?
Fucking hell.
I mean, he's
Is he there?
To you, Stephen. Yeah, well, no, listen, the boys were absolutely brilliant there. And I was shouting for behind in the studio. I was quite glad that you were allowed Wally to come back in there for the last round because, you know, it's Christmas, isn't it?
Aye.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's no, but
It's new year, aye.
Right, William.
I get your
No,
segment.
Anthony.
New year.
Anthony.
I'm in Crimble
As
limbo
you
at the
seen,
minute.
as you've seen, the team chose set A questions for the final chase. You're left with set B. Sorry, you're left with set A. So, are you ready to crack into it? And no interference from my team. Just leave it.
I mean,
It's between
because
me
we've
and
got to give
Anthony.
him the answers. Yeah.
No.
Let's go
Right,
for it.
well, wanted to catch us,
Once
so I'll
he
give him the answer.
doesn't know, we'll definitely push him back. It's easy.
Question 1, Anthony. Now, give him time. I know there's a delay, so let's go easy. Question 1. What was the name of the Dunfermline player who almost ruined Celtic stopping 10 in a row?
Oh,
Craig Falconbridge.
you...
Brilliant.
Wow.
So he's one step up.
Wow.
He's one step up.
Just
Great
give him,
shout.
just give him the trophy now.
Yes, I got it. I
Question-
knew it.
You got an
Question
Alexa, aye?
2. Question 2, Anthony. Ronnie Delia won how many league titles with Celtic?
Two.
Brilliant.
What sport does Celtic play?
Question 3, Anthony. So now you're on 2. Question 3. Our current manager, Ange Postecoglou, left what club to join Celtic?
we're in here,
Brisbane
lads.
Roar. Oh no, it was a song. It was Japanese.
Yes, I know it.
Right.
Yeah.
So do we.
It's passed over to the team. It's passed over to the team. I'll come
What
to
do
you,
you think,
Francis. If
boys?
you've got it,
What do
you
you
go.
think?
Francis,
Well, we
go.
all confer. We all confer. What do we think?
Franny's
Yokohama
never off
Marinos.
Twitter, he kens it.
I think Marinos as well. Aye.
Yokohama Marinos.
Aye.
So what you going for?
Yokohama Marinos.
Wally? Yokohama Marinos?
Aye, agreed.
Yeah.
Brilliant. You've pushed the chaser back to 1. Now he's on 1.
Ah,
shout,
you
boys.
wee dick.
Question 4. Celtic signed Kyogo from which Japanese club?
Oh. NAS team.
I've not got a clue.
That's not the answer, right?
Wow. It's passed back over to the team. You have a wee chat amongst yourselves. What do you think it's going to be, boys? You've got 10
I've honestly
seconds.
no idea. I just kind of playing like a sort of a maroony colour.
It's
And then plays with them.
Kobe.
Wally.
Kobe.
Kobe
Kobe Sutton, aye.
What's your answer, quick?
Kobe Wan Kenobi.
Kobe Wan Kenobi. It's Kobe Sutton.
Kobe,
right, so you're
Kobe
wrong.
Junior.
No. 10 seconds has passed.
No.
It's Fasal Kobe. Fasal Kobe.
Ah.
Fuck my life.
Question 5. Question 5, Anthony. You're currently on 1. They're on 11, so you need to buck up your ideas here, man. Question
Come on.
5. Which one of the following 3
Okay.
teams has not won the European Championship? Denmark, Belgium, or Greece?
Denmark. Oh, Belgium, sorry. Belgium.
It's
Pass over to the
too
team.
late. It's too late
Pass
for
over
you
to the
kids.
team.
It's too late.
team,
Wait,
what was saying?
It's Belgium,
Belgium.
aye, innit?
Yep.
Belgium
So
boys.
now Anthony,
Yeah.
Anthony is on 0. Anthony, you're on 0. Come on, man. You still got time.
Denmark
You still got time.
92, kid. You were like
Oh,
4.
man.
Right. Question number
I
I
6.
know, that's...
They don't get- they
oh,
got
my
in it,
God, I
a
can't believe I said
technicality,
that.
Did they know?
Yeah, man.
Did they not get in it because like this, like the Soviet Union? Or some war?
Oh,
That's the next question.
All right, Chris.
Question 6. Celtic signed a Dutch player from FC Groningen. Who was it?
Oh, I know it.
Me too. So does Tony.
I know.
Surely.
Virgil van Dijk.
Yes.
Nah.
Yes, now he's back on 1.
Oh,
He's back in the
oh,
game.
That's
Question-
too current for me.
Question 7. Anthony.
Oh.
How many league titles have Celtic won?
Are we counting normal or Rangers counting?
51.
Brilliant. Now you're on
Good
2.
shout. Well done, mate.
Question 8. Who was voted the greatest ever Celtic player?
Oh. That's tough because if
Easy.
Tony gets that wrong, we're getting it right.
Jimmy Johnston.
Easy. Aye.
That is
Oh,
Jimmy Johnson. Larson
not.
was the greatest ever foreigner.
Aye,
Isn't Larson?
it was Larson. You
Yeah,
both don't get that
fucking
because
son.
both don't
I
get that.
just said Larson.
No, it
No,
wasn't.
because he said no. Your team
wasn't
said
it? It
your
was
team
Jimmy
said Jimmy
Johnson.
Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson was
Larson.
voted the world's best.
greatest ever Celt. Aye, Larson was
Larson was the
Jimmy
greatest ever
Johnston was
foreigner.
voted the best Celtic player of all time.
Unbelievable. Aye,
Well,
100%.
Aye.
Anthony,
Aye.
right.
Was the
Anthony,
question best
according-
ever foreigner?
Anthony, according to my where I got the quiz, the questions, they said Larson. But
Google
if
shite.
if you are all kind of confirmed in that, I'll give you Jinky, I'll give you Jimmy Johnson, so you're free steps.
Aye.
I'll 3 steps. Question 9.
How many
player-
points has he got?
Three.
3.
Right.
Question 9. What player was nicknamed the Derry Pele?
Oh, come on.
Jimmy Johnson.
Joe Ledley.
Paddy McCourt.
Have it
Brilliant, now you're on
told
4. You're on
you
4.
Never
that
doubt TJ, kid.
I
Never
love
doubt
you.
TJ.
Right, don't be interrupting him because he didn't interrupt you. Let's relax. Let's get into this quiz now. Question 10. Scott Brown called it a day at Celtic. Which club did he join?
Scunthorpe.
What's happened to you? What's happened
So
to
the
him?
delay is like
Clock-
one night now.
His clock's run it.
It's New Year now. We're in 2022.
5, 4.
Anthony, we need an answer.
Give me Aberdeen.
Brilliant. Now you're on 5.
Conferred
I
with
could
the
have got up
budgie.
to Aberdeen quicker. I could have got
I'm
up to
not having
Aberdeen
that.
quicker.
He conferred with the budgie. That's not right.
Question 11. With 260 goals, who is the English Premier League's all-time top goal scorer?
Oh, fucking hell, man.
Alan Shearer.
Scott McDonald.
6 steps. Question 12. Which World Cup did Diego Maradona score his infamous Hand of God goal? Which World Cup? Not who against. World Cup.
These are easy as fuck,
I
man.
know.
Get to fuck, Stephen.
Yeah, like-
You chose that, eh?
Anthony, Dunn, what is your name?
Mexico.
Yes.
Mexico 1986.
Yes.
86.
So you're on 6.
Uh,
13. Question 13. The record number of World Cup goals is 16. Scored by who?
no, that's the.
Oh, come on.
What? What's that? What was the question? Sorry.
The record number of World Cup goals is 16. Scored by who? What player?
I'm on it.
We all know it. If you didn't know it, you're not.
Miroslav.
What's the
Oh,
point in even
brilliant.
doing this?
7.
It's the worst quiz ever.
Question,
I feel like this was me like half an hour ago.
Right?
question
I hear you.
14, Anthony. Question
Step down, you
14. English pop star Elton John was twice the owner of which football club?
Oh,
For God's sake. I mean, what age are you, Anthony?
I tell you to pick set 80.
Where do you work, Anthony?
Fucking hell, man.
Ross,
What is your
Quack,
wife's
Ross.
name?
No.
Right,
Shambles.
shambles.
Watford.
Yes. You're on 9 steps. 9. Who is Celtic's majority shareholder?
Oh,
Should have went for pot A.
I said that.
You did.
Yeah,
Dermot Desmond.
10. Oh, he's one away from his boys.
I don't know how.
Hey, what
I
up?
don't know how.
What's the next question? What's 2 plus 2?
Minnie's left.
Question 16. Can
Need
you
to get this
name-
one right?
No. Like, quit. Question 16. Can you name the former Germany international who went on to become a professional wrestler in the WWE?
Oh,
Tony loves it. Fucking wrestling, man.
I know the team and what position to.
Oh, he's not happy.
Aye, we want his name, Franny.
I know
Some
that's
team
what
player
I
you
think
are.
about the now. That's what I
Right,
think.
quit until Anthony answers and then I'll pass it
Surely
to you.
there's a time limit now.
5, 4, 3.
Santino Marella.
The Cobra!
I'll pass it over to the team. What was saying, boys? 5
What was the
seconds to answer
question
it. Let's
again?
go.
I know
What was the
it.
question again?
Can you name the former Germany international?
It was a Wolfsburg
Who
keeper,
would-
was it not?
I know
Well,
it.
he knows
Who
it. Well, he knows it. What
Go.
is it?
Keeper. Tim
Aye,
Weiss.
Wolfsburg. That's it.
Oh,
Boom.
My man!
Well done.
You
Mark.
pushed the chaser
My
back.
man!
The chaser is on 9. The chaser is on 9. Yous are on 11.
How
So,
many questions is there
question.
left?
4 or
2
something.
more.
Oh,
Question
so-
17.
Wait, was in six.
Oh.
That's free, mate. He's got free mere then.
Question
Aye.
17. Here's 2 more. Question 17.
No, is it
Messi
3?
has
17.
No, it's 19. It's 19, Franny. 19.
It's still
At
free,
least,
but innit? 17.
No,
at least
it's
Stephen to get on with
Lads,
his fucking
lads.
job.
17.
No, it's 18.
Lads.
There's 18, Franny.
Lads.
There's 18.
All right.
Lads, quit. 17.
Salzburg.
Messi has spent his entire professional career at Barcelona, but what was his schoolboy team? What was his schoolboy team, Anthony?
I mean, already that's factually wrong.
Shut up, Franny.
Who but? Who but? I ken it.
Just as well, because Anthony doesn't. We've won.
Anthony, I need an answer from you.
I think. Look, I'm looking at Google.
Ah!
Anthony,
The budgie's
Not a
not
clue.
helping it.
I
Budgie's
trust
not
him
to the
helping
team.
implicitly.
I'll pass it to the team. What was saying?
Is it
I
San
don't know.
Lorenzo? Is it no San Lorenzo or something?
Saint
Nope.
Newell's. Saint
Nope.
Newell's.
No. Newell's
What,
old boys. You both got it wrong.
Newell's. Ah! I said Newell's. That should
Fuck's
be
No, it
sake,
doesn't
Franny.
count.
You know it. You
Still
know
with,
it.
still with PSG.
Last
but,
question. Last
KV's
question.
the floor.
Last
Right.
question, which can only put Anthony one behind you. Which club has won the most Champions League titles? Which club has won the most Champions League titles?
Stockport.
His sister's team.
Uh-huh.
That will be Real Madrid.
Yeah, so guys, it brings the end of the chase. The team has won. They've walked away with 100 points. Anthony
Right,
just came behind them on 10 points. And I do appreciate the questions were hard and difficult. I didn't want to make this easy, but just to pass it to the team, I'll come to William first. How do you feel winning them points, big man? What
I
we're going
must
to do?
say, Tony's knowledge is unbelievable, by the way.
Yeah,
No better
it
than
is.
Aye. He was absolutely superb tonight.
Yep,
That's
100%.
it. That's all you've got for me.
And what about yourself, Francis? How did you feel winning the quiz? I mean, to be honest, obviously it's the first time we've done something like this as a show. My personal opinion, I think it went really well. We had a good crack with it. I enjoyed doing it, all the points builders and stuff like that. Did you enjoy it?
It was good crack, Stephen. It was nice, and I'm choking on a piss, so let's tie this up.
And Ross sitting there looking like Inspector Gadget. You brought home the first 50 points. You were the catalyst. You done it. You won it, and you are going to spend your 100 points on imaginary gifts, aren't you?
Inspector Gadget, aye. Neighbour. No, listen. Anthony's knowledge was really good there. I'm very
Aye.
impressed by him. But what I have to say is, I'd have beat his all. I would have won the chase, the caught his all. I'd have caught Stephen, and he's only the quizmaster. But hey, it's a good laugh. I've had a great night.
Tim Weiss, though, eh?
By the way, that was
Best bit of
the
knowledge,
most
right?
the best bit of knowledge ever. Aye, if you're a roaster. But Stephen,
And I
kudos to you for setting that up,
Aye.
and John as well. Absolutely outstanding effort. It must have taken a few days, because I know myself. I've tried to do quizzes with the
Remember when I said
boys
I needed a Pyros?
and that's why I'm doing it. No, but I've tried to do quizzes with the boys in the first lockdown and that on the Zooms, and it's no easy to set up. And you've only had one subject and like a lot more questions. So fair play, great effort, man, and I've had a good night.
Can I just
Nice
jump
one.
in
And
as
I'll-
well? Because we all know that Franny's needing a pee. So
Let's do it.
we do it at the end of every podcast. Loving the support, all the interaction now that's going on, all the subscribers. We love yous. Hope you have a happy new year, a happy new year. And I'm pretty sure that this 2022 is going to be a good one, not just for us as a podcast, but for us as a club and a team. I think we're going on to much bigger and better things than what we've had previously. We love yous. All the best.
And see, to be honest, lads, I do want to come down for last as a chaser. Yeah. I thought he done fantastic well. And Francis, I appreciate you're down for a piss. I'm down for a piss. But this guy, he deserves a word. He done fantastically well. He was by himself.
Outstanding.
Lovely. How did you enjoy it?
He never asked for it, though.
Listen, I've had a fantastic day, Stephen. Fantastic day. It's obviously nice to come. It's never nice to lose, but what can you do? The boys were brilliant. Just shows you when the Avengers together, they can even get rid of Big Pink Thanos here with the technical jacket on. The boys were absolutely superb. Well done. Brilliant effort.
And they end up the show from us at the Endless Celts Podcast to you guys listening and watching. Have a great new year, a safe new year. Until we speak again, stay well and keep safe. Hail, hail.
Happy New Year. Cheers, folks.